Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yashala. Kohaloyim la Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. I just want to say the water to all you Akim and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Shachanan Nawaf just coming at you with another quick lesson. Pray that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just seeing this particular video right here, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites, and you got to be careful out here, man, because you're under curses. You're under the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28, because we are the children of Israel. We disobeyed our father, and we're on, he placed a base nation over us, and these people are really in control. You have to really, really realize that. Now, we live in a country where, you can protect yourself, so to speak, but they have the upper hand. They're not going to get the same type of punishment or treatment that you're going to get, man. You're looked at differently right off the jump. It's just a part of the curses, but, this just kind of reminds me of, a lesson I done the other day, getting your things done, be time, if you can, if you ladies, if you got a man, let the man go out and, pump the gas and things like that. And, basically hit the ATM machine, and, if you can, that's if you can, but I know a lot of our women are not in those particular positions. And if they are, they kind of like running they're running the household as opposed to allowing the man to do so. And that's a part of the curses as well. But just wanted to get some of this video right here because, you can see how really unsafe our women are and how things can turn out. Not that anything violent went down. It was just the fact that this guy is brazenly just in broad daylight doing what he's doing and saying what he's saying to this, on this young Eve. But let's get this video. Matter of fact, let's get this one right here. Actually, it's going to convert, it's going to take me back to Twitter anyway. I didn't really want to go through the Twitter app, but it don't matter as long as it comes up. I could have went to this other guy's, Salakia. Salakia. Let's see if it comes back up. I know it's moving a little slow, but I really wanted to get that. I could just read it, but hey, visuals are better. Let's get it. Here we go right here. It may take a sec. It's like I said, I didn't want to go through the Twitter app, but we can do it real quick.
North Druid Hills, Georgia, a QT gas station, I guess it was. This woman pulls up to her pump, goes inside to pay, comes out, and a guy has pulled his work van up and is pumping from her pump. And when he doesn't stop, she starts recording.
Oh, I'm about to record you. You go to your own pump. He's trying to steal my money off the thing because I already prepaid. I don't know. My business is who he works for. Yeah, I'm doing this last night.
So yeah, Entech appears to be the company that he works for. That is their phone number if you wish to give them a call and ask if what their employee did accurately reflects the opinions of their company. North Druid Hills, Georgia, a QT gas station, I guess it was. This.
There you have it. There you have it. So, he's straight calling her a black bitch, white supremacy, straight told her straight up, white supremacy, hey, and he done stretched the damn pump all the way across to a whole nother pump. I'm surprised I know them lines are a little long, but damn, I ain't know they reached that far. He blatantly took her shit in broad daylight and wasn't nothing, like what, she couldn't do anything. She was helpless. Which he was frail as hell. She probably could have whooped his ass, but I mean, she done the right thing by just, hey, forget it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about no police report or whatever, but and as you can see, this guy right here, now he may not be an Edomite because we don't go by colors. He may not be a so-called white man. He could be a Israelite that just look like this, because our people do look like this man right here. There's Israelites that look like so-called white men, But if anything, if he's an Edomite, what comes to mind as well is, we're living in these last days of them telling on each other. They're telling on themselves. See, that internet done them real dirty, man. Done them real all kinds of dirty. You never would have heard a so-called white person speaking out against one of their own when it comes to the dirt that they've done to the so-called blacks, man, Hispanics and Native Americans. Well, let me just grab this one right here real quick. But you got to use wisdom out here, man. Psalm 64:8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. See? And you're starting to see more and more in the news on a day-to-day basis. Day-to-day basis. It's hitting Facebook. It's hitting Instagram. It's hitting TikTok. It's hitting Twitter. It's hitting all these online social media hookups where the so-called white man is showing you what the so-called white man is really like to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But our people just don't get it. They're not realizing and understanding that you were sold to your enemies. Your enemies have you in captivity still to this very day, 500 years later. You see, they still have you captive, but you have Stockholm syndrome to the point they got you so good. They done us so dirty to the point that our people actually really believe that they're Americans. They really do. They really believe that they're Americans, man. You know, I'm trying to keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, touchy subjects, they don't want you talking about such things like this. But the truth is the truth, man. And you're going to see a lot worse from these people, man. You're going to see a lot worse from these people. They're talking about what they're saying. 40% of the country feel like a civil war is going to come within the next 10 years or so, which we hoping we're not even here in 10 years, man. We hoping that our Lord be came by then, man. Nobody wanted sick of Esau, Edom's kingdom, man. Fuck this place. Sick of this place, man. It's nothing to live here for. It's nothing. They talk that old America's the greatest country, man. This place is terrible. Just straight, flat out, man. Just horrible. Like for real. But they'll get to, telling and push this propaganda that this is the greatest place on the planet that you can ever possibly live. Ever. Crime rate is crazy as hell. You can bet road rage is crazy as hell. Overdosing is crazy as hell. Domestic violence is through the roof. Your children can barely grow up without being with a damn gender being pushed on them. You name it, man. Gun violence. Niggas out here just wigged all, bugged all out of their mind, man. You just coming out of your house, man, you taking a chance, man. Like, for real, like, but they'll tell you this is the greatest place in the world to live. But you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, y'all got to wake up. Because these people are out here, and they deep, too. Don't think that this guy is just the only one. They're deep out here. They're deep, man. And the Lord going to let them get busy, too. Because they're riling up. They're feeling as if they're losing their country, which they are. I mean, they are. They're losing pretty bad right now. They're not doing that swell, man. They're feeling like they're being replaced. All these different things that they're saying. Just check them out. You wait until around this they get out here around November and get to voting again and all this other crazy crap. You're gonna really see what they starting to be like. You see? They already out here. If you just pay attention. Jake just really don't, pay attention to a lot of alternative news like that, man. But if you look into it, man, these people are out here. Go onto some Reddits or some of those sites and check out how they really be, what the fuck they really saying, and you'll see that they ready to get down right now. You see? So hey, keep your head on the swivel, man. We living in these last days. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one more. Let's get this Ephesians 5:15. This is for your safety, man. Go, you ladies, go and do what you got to do early, man. Come on to the house. Don't be hanging all out in the goddamn streets all night, and especially in these people's areas, man. You may feel as if, you can go wherever you want, whenever you want to, so to speak. But is it expedient? You can do all things. The scriptures even says that. Yeah, you can do all things, but is it going to be smart for you to do it? Why the hell would you be hanging out in Edomite land or so-called white people's land at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning at goddamn Walmart or somewhere when you can do all that in the daytime? Because these people, I'm telling you, man, I mean, the Lord is in control of all action anyway. But I mean, damn, you at least use some wisdom. You see? Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. You're living in very dangerous times, man. People losing it. They're losing it. They done lost. Man, these people losing it, man. Pay attention to the people. Just look at people. Pay attention to people when you out and about and you say you driving and you pull up at a light, or just say you driving and just kind of glance at people and just look at the people that's walking or jogging or just driving beside you. You can just see that they bugged all out. Especially in the hood. Oh my goodness, Jake really threw, man. Like for real. But when you see some of these so-called white men, you gotta watch them, man. They're not. It's not wise to just not take heed to them, man. And not these days, man. It's never been that way. But that's just like with the guy in New York with the Buffalo shooting, right? He came through and done reconnaissance the day before. He searched out everything. Knew the security guard in the supermarket, he was going to have to get at him because he was kind of asking him questions and stuff like that. But if you see a so-called white person just out of place, but see our people, they hey, how you doing? And all that shit, they quick to run up on these so-called white people and treat them like kings and queens or whatever. When it comes to their own people, nigga, what the fuck you looking at? Nigga, what, you got a problem, nigga? You know that, nigga? Like, but those are the curses that are on our people, man. But I just wanted to just put this out here to just show you how defenseless she was. Now, some of these E's, man, they'd got at his ass, man. They'd got at him, straight up. But like I said again, man, it's coming to a point where these people are gonna get busy, and you're gonna really see how American you really are, or how American they thought you were. All that slithery shit. Like, no, you're not Americans, man. You're just a people that's in captivity still, man, underneath these people's rulership. And you got to realize that, So because knowing what they old G.I. Joe saying, knowing is half the battle, by you knowing that, you have an edge. See, it's when Jake don't know that, they get fucked up, man, by these people, man. You out in just some random place, just thinking that you can go out with your 3 white Beckys from the job and you going to hang out at the OK Corral. Then some drunk ass Edomites push up on you. Next thing you know, you've never been found again. I'm telling you, man, be careful, man. Be circumspect. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.